All right, here we are over at Randolph. So I'll do a 360 view for you. All right, so initially, a little bit of cleanup out here in the driveway, pressure wash the driveway, get it nice and cleaned up, remove all the leaves. I would definitely recommend putting a small landscaping bed, just like from out here, maybe go out a couple of feet and then run it back to here. So basically like from the stairs, so you can see the width from the stairs kind of back. So that's nothing too crazy, but that'll make this yard pop a little bit more. And then I can have one of my guys take some loppers and just kind of cut this tree back just a tiny bit so that it opens up the front of the house. And then from here, pressure wash the stairs, all that kind of stuff. This looks like it's pretty structurally sound. Here's what I was referring to. You see the serrated edges on there? I'll get kind of close. That's definitely some form of WDO issue. Could be bees, termites, but we'll have to inspect this beam. I think it's just this area. Like, this doesn't seem like it's super soft, so that's a positive thing. But you can see the greening around here too. And like you see up here, all that green. So I'm not 100% sure if that is lead-based paint or not, but it looks like it could potentially be evidence of it. So just kind of repainting all this with a nice color that you choose. Pressure washing the siding. Obviously, that'll be all part of the pressure washing aspect of things. But this door is in good shape. And when we come in, I'd say we get this prepped. I do LVP throughout if you want to, especially since it's such a small area and it's a flip. You really want this to pop. So I think having a nice LVP everywhere, literally all one consistent floor. We need a new kitchen in here. I'd be open to see if we can save this vent work and clean it out. But obviously you can see that there's no drywall, there's no insulation, there's no wall insulation there. So that shouldn't be super crazy for us to add that for you. But, just prepping these floors so that we could put some LVP down. Same thing here, we'd have to build this up a little bit. Maybe lay some board down to be able to get it level. And your plumbing looks okay. Your electrical, I'm not sure where you guys are at in your process there. So we need to talk about that too, because this here is not gonna fly. That's not gonna work. So we just need to find out what all they're doing electrically in here and what plumbing work they've done as well. Kind of the same thing with your condo. We've got some questions there that we need to find out, but you can see this, that's old school. So that's gonna have to be replaced. I don't think those are asbestos tiles, but we'll lay something over that and encapsulate it, even if it is. But yeah, drywall repairs. Obviously put drywall up here in the ceilings. You need a new HVAC system. It's about $3-4 grand. It's not too crazy. And then we'll have them look at the ductwork to tell whether or not it can be salvaged, or if they just need to do all that first, because now would be the time to get the ductwork done while everything's nice and open. Some doors in here. That's not too crazy. So the drywall in here looks good. So in here it's just baseboards, paint. It looks like you already have a door. We can salvage that if you want to, or put a new closet door in. So those are a couple things we can talk about too, is like preserving the character from some of the old stuff that's already here versus just kind of making it modern and new. And then in this bedroom, we've got texture. So you do need to texture your walls and ceilings and get all that consistent. Doors, I'd say just do like a knockdown. We could even match the knockdown that's already been done on this wall. I'll get close so you can see the texture. But that's like a light knockdown texture. And we could do that on all the walls to make it match. But honestly, now that I'm looking, this is all peeled up. So I have a feeling we'll probably need to redo all the texture in here anyway. Yeah, all these walls are cracked. So now that I'm looking closer, that's how it works. You start looking at the details. I mean, you can see all the cracking. So yeah. Yep, so we can get all that fixed up for you as part of the drywall scope. And then I have no idea what they've done with your panel. So we got to get an idea of who's done what from the plumbing and electrical side. And then in here, I would just build a really nice tile surround with like a little niche and call it a day. Since you only have one bathroom, it's important to do it nice. So that's it. That's your general scope. Let me go outside real quick, walk out back. I got a couple questions out there as well. But I don't see any major issues with the subfloor, you know, from a crawl space standpoint. Obviously I haven't crawled up underneath there, but we will have all that looked at for you as well, just to make sure, because my concern is if they've been eaten up there and it looks like there's a little bit of rot going on here, but that could just be, I'll zoom in so you can take a look. So I don't know. I wanted to take a good look at some of this wood here, but the good thing is it's not a whole lot. And then obviously pressure wash the siding. But coming back here, haul all this stuff out of here, clean up this yard real good. We'll put these steps back. You have to build a handrail per code for these steps. That's easy. And then figure out what we need to do there. And then in this corner over here, you'll see that fence is sagging. We could fix it, or if you want to just leave it like it is and tell them that the fence is as is, it's in the back corner and it looks like it's doing its job. So something for you to consider. And then as far as, you see this big oak tree here. Pretty sure that's an oak tree. Yeah. Well, you can see the branches that are overhanging the house. So you always want to try to trim those back. But you know, you can also let a home inspector say that. But if you do have to come out here and trim this, because this is a separate tree, if you got to trim that and trim these branches, I mean, you can see it's pretty thick. I mean, you're looking at a few grand in tree work easily. And thankfully, I've got a really good friend of mine that I grew up with out in Tallahassee that's a tree guy. So I can get tree stuff done for like half the typical cost. But it is definitely, it's always a fun time to spend money for trees, because it's like, what the hell? It doesn't even do anything for me. But it does protect the integrity of the structure and your roof. So that's it. That's all I've got for now, for as far as questions and concerns. And yeah, I believe we can come in here and get this place looking really nice for you. And I'd love to do this project. So I'll keep you posted. I'll send you some stuff and I'll talk to you soon.